What's up, everybody? It's Ted here with Bodies and Wicks, and I just wanted to do a video on an addendum to a video I made a while ago that was called Whale Alert, and it had to do with this indicator I found. And basically what the indicator did was it basically just tracks volume up on candles. It has become actually one of the top videos that's been watched on my channel, and the whole point of the video, you can't, my apologies, I should have done a sound test or something before I actually recorded the video. I did not, so you can barely hear me, so I'm trying to like talk you through, the whale alert and how to use it and whatnot. But basically at the end, I'm explaining that these indicators are worthless, and there's nothing in an indicator that's going to help you trade, that's going to help you be a better trader, unless you combine it with the knowledge that you have of reading the charts, right? There's not going to be a special indicator that's going to be, oh, whale alert, I should sell now, because as soon as that happens, there's going to be a breaker block form, and you're not even going to know what a breaker block is, and then prices are going to skyrocket. And because you don't know anything about smart money or anything about the idea of smart money theory or how to practice smart money theory. And so that's what I'm kind of here to introduce to you today, especially as my last two videos. Basically one of the last two videos ago was about Ethereum. I gave a walkthrough step by step on how price action should work, looking at various different 5-minute intervals of blocks of price action. And I said it shouldn't get below this point, and it never did. And I woke up the next morning with a huge trade that I actually won. Same thing happened with Bitcoin Cash. As I was ending one trade, I was looking at another. And if I will go ahead and shoot over here to the browser, one second. There we go. So basically everything I said about Bitcoin Cash is happening right now. Except for it did get a lot lower than I thought it would. I thought it was going to stay up above in this area and then go higher. But I said it probably shouldn't get below this area here. And the reason why is it has to do with an order block, actually a breaker block that happens way back on June 21st. And now these blocks act as support and resistance. These things are going to help you way better in trading than any kind of whale alert is ever going to try to help you. Now, I do use a Williams percentage indicator, and these kind of help you understand when you might have a breakout buy, such as this here. As you can see, it was called consolidating lower. It was actually oversold right here, and then it starts moving up as price is moving down. That's a huge telltale sign that it's probably going to go up. So that's why I like using the Williams indicator. That's about the only one I'll ever use. I will not use this whale alert. Actually, I don't even think it exists anymore. So let's go to indicators, and I'm actually going to try to type and find this whale alert. I do remember it being called whale alert, right? And it is not what it is anymore. I don't believe. I think they've changed it. Or I don't know, whoever knows MQL5, which is the programming language on how to make these, has got everybody, that's the word I'm looking for, kind of faked out, I guess you could say, that they had this magical whale uh, indicator, and I've actually looked through and I've tried to find it again, and I cannot find it. And to be honest, if you maybe it's whale trading system, I don't know, that's not it. um no, that's not it. Whale finder, maybe. Yeah, whale finder's kind of one. um Either way, a lot of these whale indicators, I mean, look at them. They're really not going to help you. You have a buy right here, and what does it do? It consolidates. I would never tell you to buy right here. Um, I would tell you to wait to see if it's going to retract, and probably sell at this moment is what I would tell you to do. Because, or at least wait for it to get back up to that moment to sell them, because you can see over here you do have a clean sell, but now you have equal highs. That this is Bitcoin Cash I'm looking at, that it could get above, and that's, to be honest, I'm actually in Bitcoin Cash right now still. It did not knock me out last night, and I'm looking to get above here to take my profits. Also, another thing about whale alert, cross reference one of these indicators with the actual whale alert uh, Twitter, to see if there's anything that coincides with it. Because if there are, check, maybe USD or a link or whatever it is that's telling you that there's a huge, massive amount of money being moved out of one of these coins, and check that coin to see if there's any movement. I guarantee you there's not going to be the kind of movement that you think there is, because in smart money, everything moves on an algorithm. Nothing moves on having a whale come in and just buy up a bunch of money. No, things are going to consolidate, and if they're going to consolidate, they're going to consolidate, and they're going to pick up orders. And they're going to pick up as many orders as they want before the chart starts moving again. The chart looks for liquidity, and it looks to balance. That's two things it looks to do. There's no such thing as buying and selling pressure. I hate to tell you that. That's a lie. That's a myth. And anybody looking for a whale alerts, some kind of indicator that's looking to be their savior, please start learning how to read price action. That's what I would plead with you to do. Learn how to read price action. More importantly, smart money price action. Understand what different types of candles are, and how they move, and how those candles can turn into certain kind of blocks, and if those blocks are broken, then they became a kind of support and resistance, until liquidity is broken, and then after that it can kind of reset and go on from there. Which is kind of what happened with Bitcoin Cash last night. I bought this at the very almost perfect point, and I didn't use a whale alert, any kind of signal trading. I used my Williams R percentage, because it was basically showing it was oversold for quite some time as it was moving down, and then you get the hint that it's moving up right here. And so that was just, but I think I was a lot closer on on a time frame. But once it moved up above this liquidity right here, which is what I was looking at, because right here you have a big bearish order block. So it moves up about halfway inside the bearish order block. I get out of this trade, and while it's going up, I'm counting all the different types of order blocks that it's creating, as it's moving up, to see what kind of resistance it's going to give it whenever it comes back up, because it's going to come back up, because I did because of what started it all, which was an order block, or I should say a breaker block way back here. Nothing to do with a whale indicator. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. I noticed that that has been like my #1 watched video, is this whale indicator video. I just wanted to make a follow-up on that, and I just wanted to show you guys that it was worthless. I don't even think the indicator is out there anymore, and I would rather you guys take the time to go through my channel. I have hundreds of videos, especially the most recent ones, especially the Smart Money technical analysis series, to where I can help you find, you know, the stop runs, or what we call stop runs, what you know, retail theory calls stop hunts, where they're hunting basically, you know, for people's stop losses. I help you find them just by doing things like this, looking at previous price action, looking at a bearish order block or some kind of order block, and then you can draw a line straight over from that, and you can find your entry point from there. And then you can also find, more than likely, your stop loss, which is going to be the entire block minus some, so you don't get wicked out really quick. You know, I've taught all that on a lot of these different, you know, I taught that one. I've taught a lot about price action and how to read them. And you're going to get more out of watching those videos on my channel than you are trying to put a whale alert indicator on your chart and thinking you're going to make money that way. That's not going to happen. Don't be lazy. Please teach yourself how to be a trader, because if not, you're going to lose way more money than you probably already have. As if you're watching this, you've probably lost money because you're looking for a whale indicator. I hate to tell you. So that's all I got for this video right now. Later I'll probably come back with another video. I do want to point out, Bitcoin probably has already made its low for the day. I did get in this at the bottom of this order block, because if you'd have watched my channels, you would have noticed I always pick out the most recent order block that forms, and it probably formed on a 15-minute chart. It looks like it did. It did. So the order block is basically to where, or actually this is a breaker block, or an order block, it'll be the same thing. It's a block, because it goes from low to high to low to low, and then it breaks that high. As soon as it breaks that high, it becomes either an order block or a breaker block, depending on, you know, whatever you're looking at. Or you have, you know, these are a little bit higher, but these have already been used by this right here after it got traded through. So now I look to the next one that is in line. So the next one that is in line is this one. So this is your breaker block right here, or order block. It's more than likely an order block. So I pointed out this, or I'm pointing out this right now because this hasn't been in any of my videos, but I was watching it, created that, waited until it got inside that box, and then I went long, right? And I'm still long. And the reason I'm still long is because I don't see anything that would be causing it to go short. If anything, it could be just above this little spike here. Maybe that may get it to pull back a little bit, but ultimately I wanted to get above this high. You want to aim for highs, is what you want to do, right? You could scalp it and take some profit here. I have taken some profit, I'm not gonna lie, just because you do have to pay yourself. If not, you're gonna walk away with, being a loser. So pay yourself a little bit along the way as it keeps moving up. Pay yourself more. Add more to a position if it falls back and keeps on going up. Pay yourself more. But it's all about learning how to read the charts, learning how to use smart money theory to your advantage, and that's basically it. Don't think about a whale indicator that's going to save you, because a whale indicator is definitely not going to save you. So please help yourself to any and all my videos that you want. They'll especially the most recent ones, especially the quick, whatever I call it, the quick technical analysis series. Some of them are quick, some of them are not so quick, but basically I try to give you as much information as I can about a specific chart and regarding smart money that is in that chart. Smart money being the institutions. Institutions know how the algorithms work. They've learned them since the actually man was still pressing the buttons and making the charts going the way they were. Now it's all automated, so they know how to get the algorithms work. I'm taking a mentorship right now, which is teaching me all these things, and I'm telling you, this is the way to go. Teach yourself smart money. Understand that. Don't look for some kind of weird indicator that you think is going to be the end all be all that's going to help you make money, because they're not. Indicators are definitely going to go against you a lot more than they are going to be with you. You're better off at knowing how to read the chart and knowing how to understand price action and smart money theory. And with that, I'll go ahead and get off of here. I got a family function I got to do later on tonight. Hope I'll come back, and hopefully Bitcoin will be a little bit higher than what it is right now. Still in the Bitcoin Cash trade, and still a little bit under, because I think I put in a position here, so not too much under. And also Ethereum. So I got out of that trade yesterday. Haven't looked at it yet today, but it looks like there could be a trade coming. Especially if we get a break in, let's see here, we have a high, a low, a high. It didn't break lower than this low, thank God, because of this block right here. So this orange line is kind of delineating a pull a shorter block. So that's why it's this red candle here. It's behind my head, sorry guys. It's this red candle here that price has come down and hit again, even though it's tried to spike through. Of course, it hasn't gotten below this red candle. It probably shouldn't, and Ethereum should continue to move forward. But I would expect it to move down a little bit. And here you have to trade through this. Here, I would expect, especially since you're trading through this, you come back up. This little spike that's right here, that's down. That would be an area I would look forward to go short on. But considering you do have an order block over here, it would be a scalp, so you could look to scalp that. These are the types of things I'm talking about here. And you see this, you see these formations form, you see it come up here, you hit short, you go for the scalp, try to get as low as you can, because you're not going to get any lower than this red candle, and then close your position, open along. These are the kinds of things that I would be teaching, and I'll always be teaching, because this is how price action works. and it's not how whales work. You know, there's nothing a whale is going to do that's going to push around an algorithm. An algorithm is already predispositioned in the chart. So, and there's nothing you can do to get around it. The only thing you can do is learn how the algorithm works and how to trade with it. So hopefully you'll see this and you'll understand that that's what's happening, and any kind of whale indicator will not save you or help you make any more money. So that being said, I'll leave it at that, and hopefully I'll be back tonight with another video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. And remember to keep your pants on. Just keep your pants on.